2. What's up, dudes?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing this week? I think had a pretty fucking stressful week, but I'm kind of stoked about this one. How you doing, Dilly?
Good, good. I'm just waiting to see if it actually goes up. Yep, there it is. Never mind.
There she blows.
There, it's just lag. Oh, we are wearing both backwards caps. So I thought of a great idea for if you were to lose a bet, if we were to be gambling for something, just make you wear a fedora for the entire show. So.
Oh my god, you're going crazy over here. I'm trying to get you squared up. Fuck. I had to fuck with it, didn't I?
Oh, Nick. That's oh.
Bear with us, guys. Bear with us as I get this.
Hey, Josh is here. What's up, Josh?
Get Dylan's beautiful face looking right. This is fucking insane. Let me do this.
I feel kind of out of it today because it did rain. And I literally lived the American dream today and had Moe's and PDQ.
In one day?
And Taco Bell. Dude, today was awful. Like, I feel horrible. But it was just raining, nasty, sleepy. Got my ass kicked in Call of Duty again.
Dude, you just gotta stop with the Call of Duty. You gotta get a better game.
Everybody keeps saying that, but I just want to... You know how much games are?
Yeah, they're expensive for sure. Alright, I forgot to do the intro. Hold on. Hello and welcome and hello. I'm Big Sheeps, bringing you another episode of the Sunday Sheepcast. Sorry, I gotta get that down. This is my counterpart, Dylan, if you guys don't know. And later in tonight's interview, we are going to be interviewing Christopher of GIF from God. Or if you don't know about the internet, GIF from God. Okay, sorry. So, back to Call of Duty.
Do you remember when we used to, you know, like Super Nintendo, you could go to Blockbuster and you could rent a game for $3.99 for a night?
Yeah.
You know how fucking expensive that used to be?
Yeah, it would get there, dude. I remember I would get fucking the Stone Cold intro. What's Josh talking about? I wish that we wouldn't get copyrighted if we use that music, because that would be our intro music every week. The I would totally use that shit. Kyle, we are interviewing Christopher of GIF from God. Go check him out on Bandcamp. The link is in the show description, or the event or whatever. But yeah, that's who we're interviewing tonight. Some good shit. Yeah, I used to go to the. Do you remember when I used to work at that video store?
Yeah.
Well, before I worked there, I would always go up there and I'd rent Clay Fighter on Nintendo 64. And it's like a Mortal Kombat style game, but everybody's made out of clay, and it's just really fucking it's weird. But I actually missed the fuck out of that game. And I used to rent a game called Booger Man.
I remember Booger Man.
You'd fly around with farts and stuff.
Yeah.
That was good shit. But yeah, now I only play computer games, and I barely ever play them. But I still do have my Grand Theft Auto on PS3. I get into that sometimes.
Yeah, I play Grand Theft Auto every once in a while. They're just so expensive to purchase them.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that video store, that was one of the coolest jobs I ever had. Was just literally sitting around and watching movies all day. It was like, if you've ever seen Clerks, that is the exact job I had. I had Randall's job. I would just sit there in a video store that looked exactly like that video store. Same shelves, same shitty little blue cases and everything. And it was exactly like that. I would just sit there and watch movies. And yeah, it was fucking, some characters came into there because it was Ruskin, so it was definitely one of the most laid back and awesome jobs I've ever had. I've had a lot of jobs where I just sat on my ass. It was pretty cool. I wish those.
I remember when you worked at Sally's.
Sally's Beauty Supply. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I don't want to say anything incriminating, but
That was a profitable job.
very, very profitable. That was crazy. But yeah, it was a good time. What's up, Ricky Reed? How you doing? Yeah, if everybody could do us a favor before we get Christopher in here and give this video a share, in the bottom left corner of your screen there should be a little share button that allows you to share this either directly to your page, or if you don't want to do that, you can invite people, or you can share this to one of your favorite music pages if you are in any grindcore groups or mathcore groups, or you know,
Groups.
Yeah, multiple types of groups. It would be excellent. Scott Wells says he used to work at his family's adult video store. See, my video store did sell porn, but it was all really weird Spanish porn. So like it was all in Spanish. And it was like
Weird.
It was like a novella, but then the lady gets fucked by a mariachi band or something. And I would watch it, and I would watch it at work, and when people came in, I'd just turn the TV off.
Wasn't there just like a curtain that separated the video store from the adult video section?
No, they didn't even have a curtain. By the time I worked there, they just straight up stuffed it in the corner. It was like right behind the video games. So
That's awesome.
yeah, good times. People used to call you porn store Scott. That's interesting, Scott. You kind of seem like a guy who would work at a porn shop. I've applied at a lot of porn shops and I never got a job there. But that's mostly because it was when I was not sober and I wanted to steal whippets and do that.
You had to get the Tri-Hawk like Joaquin Phoenix and 8mm.
The guy from Prodigy has the Bihawk. So yeah, if you guys are new to this, you don't know how it works, you can ask any questions or leave any comments you want in the actual comments section, and we will make sure that they get read off and answered to the best of our abilities. Whether you want to talk to us or you want to talk to Christopher when he comes out, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, what'd you do this week, Dylan? Get anything good happening?
Not really. The rain today, we definitely needed it. But yeah, I guess nothing eventful.
Yeah, I didn't do anything either because I got paid on Monday, and I spent what little money I had because I went over my bills last month, so I paid everything because it was the first of the month, and I think I had $40 in my bank account. So I went and got my fiance and I something special from the gas station. Nothing. It was just ice cream.
Fidget spinners.
And I bought some fucking dog food and got myself a kratom. And that was... I have $1.47 in my bank account until next Monday, so I have to survive the cold winter.
Yeah, we were totally going to surprise you guys tomorrow and come drink Cava.
Cava. Josh Bernhard says, riveting stuff, Dylan.
Yes, yes.
You gotta do some exciting shit during the week so we have something to talk about. You need to get some, drunk park goers or whatnot. Fuck, I forgot to record again. I hate when I do that. I don't record these and then just hope and pray that nothing happens, and then I take them from Facebook. But I guess I could... If I start recording it now, when I put it on YouTube, it'll just be the interview. We won't have any of our fun banter at the beginning.
Right.
I need to put a sticky note on my computer that tells me that.
Push record.
Yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, speaking of pushing records, do you want me to go through the giveaway shit that we have right now?
Go for it.
All right.
I can't see any of it, but go for it.
You'll hear it, and then you can see it on the screen. Okay, guys. Let me get situated here. Alright, so if you guys don't know, we do giveaways, like, try to do them at least once every couple months, but it's going to start increasing. Our next one should be coming up pretty soon. We are planning on doing some raffles and stuff here soon. So just, if you follow our page, which I highly recommend doing, you'll see all this when it goes up and when it goes down and how you can win it. But so far in the giveaway box, I do have more stuff, but I'm saving it for later time. So far in this next giveaway, we have one of Liam's personal Dillinger Escape Plan shirts. Size extra large, so it's for the big boys, or a big lady, or a big non-binary person, or whatever everybody is these days. You can, if you're extra large, it's yours. We have.
What's it smell like?
It smells like Liam. We have a drumstick from John Cole of Psyopus. Some John Frum stickers in here. We have some. Well, actually, when you want to get into stickers, we have all of these. Just literally fuck tons of stickers. There is Body and the Gears of the Apparatus sticker. There's a couple posters in here that are resident graphic designer Keith made. We have a Psyopus set list in here. We have the new Zao CD. We have Last Chance to Reason Volume 1. An Albatross CDs. We have some Bedlam CDs. Holy Molar. That's Jason Pearson stuff, or Justin Pearson stuff. We have Locust mini disc. A Locust mini disc that if you put inside of your car CD player, it will never come out. We have literally a stack of reviews from when Keith was doing the Apparatus. If you don't know what the Apparatus is, I don't know if you can still be looked up, but it may be able to. It's a blog where he did awesome stuff. We have Locust House. It's a book. Haven't flipped through it. Don't even really know what it is, but Adam Gonad wrote. Justin Pearson sent that over. Maruda DVD. We have the ARP Chronicles from Chris Arp. This is a VHS, probably teaching you how to play sweet guitar. We have some Psyopus guitar strings in here. This one's like fanboy merch. It's not really all the crazy stuff that we usually have. We have a novel by Brian Cook. I believe that's Botch. So that's in there. We have the Summer Slaughter Tour 2007 DVD. Fuck the Facts Disgorge Mexico DVD in here. Let's get to what everybody's really waiting for. Down here at the bottom. If I can get it out. There we go. We have a Zao Flexi. This is Drifting Shadows and Walking Dreams. We have this one's the big money right here. This one is Xenophobe by Zao. Only 200 copies made. I looked this up on Discogs, and for an opened one, it was going for around $100. So one from their personal collection that is still sealed, comes with a poster inside and some other goodies. easily, I'd say, worth almost $200. I may not be accurate on that. I don't actually know. But we also have the new Zayo on black vinyl, and then Keller Harbin sent over Holy Gold, Feral Children, and I believe that is also on black vinyl. This will be... also, we have Black Cat number 13, I Blast Off. This was sent over from Pearson as well. Yeah, I probably missed some good stuff in there. There's a lot of shit in this box. I was just trying to quickly go through it. So, if you're interested in winning all that for doing basically nothing, just go like our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube page, and subscribe to our Facebook, and the details will come soon on how everybody can get into that. Yes, I agree, Mark. Bring back the apparatus. So, Christopher, I see you're watching right now. We're going to jump into this interview. One last thing is the raffles that we're going to be doing. I believe we're going to raffle off Xenophobe, and I don't know, I may do a couple other little raffles. And the way it'll work is if you like, or no, not like, if you share the post, excuse me, if you share the post, that counts as one raffle ticket. Okay? If you tag somebody and they like the page, that is another raffle ticket. If otherwise, it's going to be like $2 sent to PayPal, and you'll get a spot. I'll give you a number, and then when I do the raffle, it'll be live, and I will cut little pieces of paper or something and put it in a bucket or some shit. Something, we'll come up with something creative. Maybe it'll be randomly generated and boring, but what we'll do is we'll draw your number, I'll get that shit sent over to you, and all you had to pay was $2. Or, you know, if you want to be smart about it and really win the shit, like make sure you win the shit, you could buy a lot of tickets and everybody else can be shit out of luck. And if you don't have any money, you still have a chance to win, because you can like, or you can share the page and you can get one of your friends to like the page, and then they have the opportunity to win as well. So I don't know why I'm explaining raffles to you guys. I'm sure you all know what raffles are. But let me get Christopher on here. Let's see if I can do this flawlessly. I highly doubt it. My voice just cracked. Am I going through puberty again?
Midlife puberty.
Are you there, Chris?
Not yet.
Christopher.
Push your video button.
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Don't sass me.
There's a process with this transition. Oh no. I'm so teeny. Yeah. Is my video still not showing, Dylan?
Oh, you're good. There he is.
Bud.
Yo, what's up?
No, let me get this situated here, and then we can jump into this. Alright, does that look good, Dylan? That look good on your end? Oh, I forgot to hit transition. There we go. Alright, now we're straight. Alright, Chris, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I am Chris Morgan. I play guitar in Gift from God and some other bands. And I live in Richmond, Virginia, and that's it. What about you guys?
What other bands do you play in?
I started this new screamo band called 60659C. It's kind of a mouthful.
Yeah, that seems kind of hard for your fans to find you.
You just got to be precise with those number inputs.
Does that number mean anything?
Yeah. It's actually the number occurs in the movie Cube 3 Hypercube, I think it's called. And it's,
Hypercube.
yeah, it's a pretty sick movie. Just thought it was a cool number in the movie.
Right on. I've actually, I've heard way weirder and less awesome band names than a series of numbers. So,
yeah.
A question I wanted to ask is, how did you come up with the name Gift from God?
I think I just said it one day, honestly, and I was like, I went up to some of my friends and I was like, we need to start this band, Gift from God, and it has to be this name. And they were like, okay. Everyone thought it was kind of weird at first. Then they're on board.
I was talking to my fiance yesterday, and I was just like, she's like, oh, who are you interviewing this week? And I told her, and she's like, oh, that's a weird band name. And I was literally like, that is one of the fucking coolest band names I've ever heard in my life. Like, it represents everything so perfectly. Like, for this genre of music, like, this genre of music basically, like, lives and breathes on the internet, So, like, it's perfect that it would be related. And it's just kind of cool. It's like a cool little saying that you tweaked, and I think it's pretty awesome.
Thank you. I'm pretty proud of myself on that one too.
So, who are some of the other members in your band?
We got Byron on vocals, and also Mitchie. That we got 2 vocalists. We're one of those bands.
I was in one of those bands for a while.
Yeah. Inspired by Page 99, Number 12. I just wanted to be in a band with 2 vocalists.
Yeah, I feel like Number 12 was one of our biggest influences too, wouldn't you say, Dylan?
Yeah, for sure.
For Bear Fight. What was Bear Fight before it was Bear Fight?
Hillside, no.
No, that was our other band. I remember Clint had some really weird name that he named it. It was something like very Through the Eyes of the Deady.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. Dude, I couldn't name one of our song names. Honestly. So if you guys are members of the Scram Cave, I gave you guys the opportunity to ask a few questions before the interview started. So we're gonna go through some of those. Then we're gonna hit some stock questions, and also everybody in the comments, like I said before, feel free to comment, and we'll get whatever you type, we will say on the show. So if you want to be ridiculous, if you want to troll, or if you just want to ask legitimate questions, I support that. Let's make that happen. Everybody, if you're watching as well, if you could give this a share, it would be greatly appreciated. I wish I had a prize to give you, but you could just pat yourself on the back and feel good about helping out your friend or an awesome musician. So Dylan, keep your eyes on the comments. If any good ones pop up, interrupt me at any time and ask questions.
I'm on it, sir.
10-4. All right, so the first question from the group is from Pud, and says, any upcoming tour plans?
Yeah, actually, I was routing a tour yesterday. And I think we're going to hit the Midwest and then go north a little bit up into Michigan, and then loop around back to the East Coast and then back down to Richmond for like around 2 weeks.
That's awesome. Is there anybody in mind that you're going to be touring with?
Nobody yet, but hopefully some cool bands want to hit us up. Just message the page. I'll probably read it.
I'll send one of my buds over to you. He's actually planning a tour right now, and if you guys intersect, it'd probably be good. You might know him, actually. Do you know Tristan Jennings?
I've heard the name.
He posts in International End Music a lot.
Yeah.
His band Spit is looking for dates as well as See You Space Cowboy.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go in October for that, cold October night time gathering.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Do you guys have transportation and everything squared away?
Yeah, we recently, vocalist Mitchie, he bought a airport limousine van thing.
Awesome.
It's just like a luggage carrier / person carrier, and yeah, so that's all squared away. So before that, we didn't have a van, so we couldn't tour. That's all changing this October.
Did you guys name your band yet?
Not yet, but there's already some letter decals on the side that say something like V, or I don't know what it says, but basically we have enough letters to say emo something. So
right on.
It's probably going to be something like that.
So our good friend here on the show, Maya, wants to know, how fast can you run?
How fast can I run? Damn. I don't know, like a 16-minute mile, maybe? I don't know, I'm pretty fucking slow.
What if you were being chased?
What if I was being chased? I've been known to skedaddle pretty fast. I don't know. What, do you want me to speed test myself?
give him the old razzle dazzle every once in a while. So Jonah wants to know, where did you get a Great Redneck Hope shirt, and what's your favorite band you've ever been in, or been in?
Been in.
Yeah.
I got that Great Redneck Hope shirt, the one with the skeleton bones and the kids dancing on it, off of Interpunk. They just still have merch up from them.
I'm definitely gonna have to go check that out. I'm sure they're all like infant-sized clothing.
No, actually, no. They have like decent sizes still, I think.
Awesome.
And a hoodie. Funny
and
story.
A hoodie? What?
Yeah, funny story. I was on tour in Milwaukee, I think, and my friend from there was just like, "Oh, you're wearing Great Redneck Hope shirt. This is the vocalist right here." And I was just like, "What?" And he like sees me and he's like, "Oh, cool. That shirt's a bootleg, by the way."
Oh, really?
I'm just like, "Oh shit."
Have you listened to their new band?
No.
Worry?
What is it called?
Worry?
I don't think so.
It's what would you say it is, Dylan? It's like sludgy almost.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really
good. Part 2 of that question, what is my favorite band I've been in?
Yeah.
Right now I'd say GIF is kind of in its infancy since we haven't even toured yet. But so I'd probably go with this screamo band I used to be in called Karo Nagisa. I was like a vocalist in that band, and there were 2 other standalone vocalists. So there were 3 of us just like running around all the time. It was like, I don't know, half a gimmick, but
3 vocalists just sounds like a lot of people not setting up or breaking down, standing around.
I mean, that's like 3 more hands to lug cabs, so it was pretty nice. But the one tour we went on, we went in one van along with a 3-piece from Puerto Rico. So it was like 11 people in a 15-passenger van and it was rough.
So Jordan asks, GIF or GIF?
I'm definitely in the GIF boat, not the GIF. Like, I know the argument is that the creator said it was GIF, but what the fuck does he know about grammar, you know? Or like how to pronounce things.
All right, let me catch up on these comments real quick. Levi from Sebastian said, I plugged these guys on Metal Injections podcast. We also covered them on our podcast, the Mathcast. Mathcore Index, guys.
I love this.
Shout out to Spit. Ted Gordon says, top 3 botch songs seeping into your veins in the last month. Chris, go.
Let me check my foobar for their list of songs really quickly. I think definitely, what is it called? Thank God for Worker Bees. Hutton's Great Heat Engine. And definitely To Our Friends in the Great White North off of We Are the Romans.
Jack Herr says, Phoenix Bodies or The Hope?
I'm going to have to go with Phoenix Bodies on this one. I don't think I've ever listened to The Hope.
Josh Bernhardt says that you run a 4.3 second 40-yard dash. Top prospect in the draft. Ben Mullick said Chris wins Swamp number 3.
No Swamp Fest this year. Sorry, folks. I won't have any hands on that.
Brim Bram says, how many chibs you eat today?
Chibs. I may have had a hot chib or two today, Brian.
What is a chib?
Chibs is just what we call chips. I'm glad you guys are into it.
Oh, we get some chibs. What's your favorite kind of chips?
Chibs.
Chibs. That's what I said.
I think regular Pringles right now. I'm pretty boring on chibs.
I like them Sun Chibs.
I haven't had Sun Chibs in a while. That's like a only when I go to Subway kind of thing.
Yeah, the original Sun Chibs are the jam. It's just fun to say Sun Chibs, honestly.
Oh yeah, I hope Chibs spreads to many lands now because of this.
Mark said favorite examination of the song.
I don't know the names of them honestly, but it's the one with the sound clip where she's like, and then he looked at me, and it's just a really creepy sound. I don't know. That part's cool.
That's awesome. Jordan
hold
said,
on.
"Dang."
Second part of that question. What is one of your favorite sound chibs? Sound clips.
Sound chibs.
Clibs. It's clibs.
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 You just change all the S's to B's and everything.
I don't know about all-time favorite, but right now my favorite one is the Jacob's Ladder sound chib at the beginning of that As the Sun Sets album.
Right on.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dylan, what's one of your favorite ones?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be a Graph Warlock one, probably.
Dylan,
Oh, yeah.
you son of a
Dylan,
bitch.
you son of a bitch! Yeah,
Now that's a big pile of shit.
Yeah.
that's one big pile of shit.
That's why Graph Warlock is so amazing to me. Like, they really utilize the clib game.
The clib.
Ted Gordon said, "Potato chips." Oh shit!
Oh man.
Jordan said, "Dang, Karu and Nagisa were sick. I decided to make a film blog after seeing someone from that band's Tumblr."
Probably. Oh, what? Mine?
Yeah, I definitely encourage everyone to make a blog or a podcast or something around this style of music. Like, we need more people bringing this content. And
I feel like it's definitely on its way back.
oh
like,
yeah, for
this
sure.
stuff-
I feel like Bandcamp and SoundCloud have kind of like revamped the whole like MySpace
Yeah.
era. You know what I mean? Like they're the new MySpace, and everybody just hubs together on Facebook in these groups, and it's awesome because for a while there was just like a vacancy in awesome music, like, and we were forced to listen to the same 10 bands for 10 years.
And a lot of gaming questions. Do you play games?
Yeah, I do.
Do you play
Soul
console
games
or
in
computer?
particular?
What was that?
Console or
Good.
computer?
Oh, I have an Xbox One, and I also play on the computer too.
Hold on.
Ted says, lifetime Halo kills.
Oh, God. I've been playing Halo since Halo 1. I don't know. hundreds of thousands of kills.
What's that
Headshots.
Halo? What's that Halo map from Halo 2? I think the one with the 2 bases and there's like that creek in between them.
Oh, Battle Creek, I think it's called.
Okay, I remade that on Grand Theft Auto. And
That's so tight.
It's awesome as fuck.
Mark said top 3 bands you want Gift to tour with.
Tour with?
Jib. Yeah.
Jib from God.
Definitely Arms from Florida. They're fucking sick.
Yeah, Arms is tight.
That Vane, the band we did a split with, definitely trying to tour with them pretty soon. Hit me up, Anthony. What's up? You too busy? Come on.
Oh shit.
Number 3, I don't know. Maybe Botch reunites or something. Or Page 99, since they're getting back together.
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of bummed that's not
I mean,
making its way to Florida.
Never happening, but that would be so sick.
You got any more questions there, Dylan?
CM says, "Love this conversation." That's your 5-minute update for the comments.
Okay, thank
You may
you.
proceed.
Joshua asks, "What's your favorite first to last song?"
The one where I don't know the names, honestly, but the one where he's like singing about being in his car and being emo or something. And listening to Morrissey, I think.
Our good buddy Keith asks, "Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies?"
Oh wow,
That's a crazy question.
Yeah. Keith,
do I know the people who are dead?
use your imagination on this one. There's no
That's
context.
even worse.
I'd say probably the shit, because it's probably less scarring than the dead bodies.
What?
Like mentally scarring.
You wouldn't be mentally scarred swimming through shit.
I mean, that's pretty gross, but like
That's disgusting.
dead bodies is pretty.
You can close your eyes and swim through dead bodies.
Well, how?
I'm not saying your answer's wrong. I'm just saying it's
Are we imagining? Are you imagining like clean like cadavers or like gore and viscera?
just a bunch of old people.
I guess it's just
if
dead
it was
bodies. So I think it's
yeah,
just
if it were a
like
bunch of old people, I'd be down. Whatever.
There's a bunch of old people. Yeah. Okay.
cannonball.
I was imagining a much more crazy scene in my head.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think his name is Tamir. Says, "Teach me how to scream like you, please." Do you don't sing, do you? Or is he might be talking about one of your old bands.
I don't know. I haven't sang since like my first band I was in like 2011 when I was like in an emo band.
Well, he followed up with, sorry, I don't know if Tamir is a boy's name or a girl's name, so I'm not trying to assume anybody's gender. They asked, what gear do y'all use?
What year?
Gear.
Oh, gear. Okay. I have a PV 6505 head running into an old PV cab, and I have a Vertigo, Fernandez Vertigo guitar. It's like this pretty weird guitar shape. I don't know. Brian uses a Red Bear MK120 head and also the same cab as me, and his guitar, he has a multitude of guitars that he just swaps through. I don't know what he's playing any given day of the week, but that's the extent of gear that I know.
Right on. T. Wolf says, "Where do you buy your white belts?"
You would think Hot Topic, right? But I can't find one there.
What the fuck is everybody talking about white belts? I'm like,
There was questions last week too. It kind of caught me off guard.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I totally get it because I had one of those back in the day. Definitely got mine at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
fuck?
karate, like white belts.
It's because you're old.
Yeah, me and my friends call it like white belt grind or something instead of MySpace grind. I don't know.
Totally,
Interchangeable.
Yeah, that's totally way more awesome in my opinion because everybody did have those white belts, and they put the buckle on the side and had a carabiner on their back. So.
I'm sorry, I'm just a caricature of the mid 2000s, even though I wasn't old enough to be there.
So Keith asked, Asics or Pumas?
Oh wow, I don't. Vans, honestly.
I'd like to go with Adidas Sambas for 10,000.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Matt asks, what is the best dissonant chord?
Dissonant chord. To be honest, basically just taught myself guitar, and I don't know, the one that's like the panic chord, ring ding ding. I don't know. Okay, 12 and 9. 12 and 9. That's all I know.
Samuel Weber Gustavon says, weed or creed?
I'm gonna have to go.
It's Creeb.
Creeb. I'm gonna have to go with Herb on this one. Creed has some good tracks, but nothing that stays in my heart.
Shout out to Creed.
Creeb.
I can't.
That shit is.
It should have been instead of herb. It should have been erp.
Fucking. Is there any more comments, Dylan?
Yeah. Ted says Chris deserves more questions like top 3 places you may punch me at Module Page 99 show upcoming in the pit.
I'm gonna punch you in your tush, Ted.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna punch you in your other tush, Ted.
Double tush punching.
And then I'm gonna give you a big old hug. That's the only times I'm gonna be hitting you.
There you go. Brim Bram says best do and chib pair.
Best do. Voltage is gotta be the do, right? And then the chib, maybe a nice sour cream Pringle chib, maybe original.
Shit, we're gonna have a Pringle sponsorship after the end of this show. How stoked would you be if there was like a pallet of chibs delivered to your house after this?
Fuck yeah. I wouldn't have to walk to the corner store anymore.
Favorite mini mart?
Shout out to Night and Day, 1 block away. Sorry. Just a bunch of locals just asking me local questions.
Liz Blasco said, can we see Siri?
Siri's my cat. I'll get him.
Is it Siri or Siri?
I don't know.
I can't fucking do this, man.
He's kind of like hard to see, but here he is.
Ooh.
I just got a new addition to my family as well. This is Pancake.
Aw.
We should introduce Siri and Pancake.
Siri would definitely be scared of Pancake. He's scared of everything.
That's awesome. Benjamin says, miss you on the gift crew.
Yo, miss you, Benjamin. Shout out to Artorius.
Ted said, E-Rich wants to know your favorite tour memory, or at least one that ranks very high. Favorite
tour memory? Huh. definitely when Karu was on the way to Indiana, and we stopped in Zanesville, Ohio, and got a shitty. We all like pitched in for a shitty motel, and it was like one of those chains that's like Dollar Inn or something. I don't know, but it was like a chain for sure. And we went in, and this place was like a museum of like the 90s. It was just so weird. There was like an arcade like inside next to the pool, and this is all indoors next to the rooms. It was just weird. Like, don't you think like people splashing around in the pool would like wake up people? I don't know. But yeah, this weird hotel was just, we just like all explored it, and there was like no one around. It was real weird. Found a dead bird. Smoked some herb. Yeah, it's pretty chill.
I think I'm a fuck. It's Eric, isn't it? Is it Eric?
Huh?
Was it Eric wanted to know, or is it E-Rich?
Pretty sure that's Eric.
I'm pretty sure it's Eric too. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Miggy Halls. People got some weird names. Pepsi or Coke?
Definitely Coke. I'm drinking a Coke right now.
And then Miggy also asks, is it more important for a song to have A, sick riffs, or B, a lit name?
Whoa. Definitely sick riffs over lit name. What's a good example? That Me and Him Call It Us song, My Heart Beats and Blast Beats or something. Yeah. That's a sick name. But the riffs could be better. I don't know. Not my favorite Me and Him Call It Us record. I like the demos more, I think.
For sure. Anything else going on in the comments, Dylan?
Sheets or Wawa?
Definitely Sheets. Fuck Wawa. You can't even get fries at a Wawa. Like, come on.
You can't get fries?
Fries? No.
I just got to be on like the secret menu or something. You're just like, yo, let me get some fucking cheese fries or something.
I just feel like they don't have a fryer or something.
Yeah, they got cookies though.
They got dank ass fucking jalapeno cheddar pretzels, dude.
Yo, those pretzels are really good. I'll give them that.
The dankest, for sure.
Chris said Bringles.
Bringles.
DeLeon says band cakes.
So
Jack said I was one of the 3 people not in a band at the Cairo show in Indiana.
Oh hell yeah!
From
that
Jack.
show.
Yeah.
That show was the guy who booked it. The guy who booked its 2 sons, and then the guy in the comments.
So, what is one of you would say, from all the performances you've ever done, what was the best live performance you've ever done?
I was actually watching the interview with Maya, and I heard you guys ask this question, so I thought about it. And I think it's this other band I used to be in called Cost. I used to be the vocalist. The show we played at the first Swamp Fest was definitely one of my favorite shows I've ever played.
Right on.
Definitely video of it, and I watch it from time to time.
What's the most fun band you've ever played with? Or seen, for that matter. It could go both ways.
Definitely the most fun is probably Karu or GIF, because I've just like having 3 vocalists run around while like 5 other people shred was pretty wild experience. Now I don't know when I'll ever be in another three vocalist band again, you know?
Yeah.
But cool or wildest band I've ever seen. I think I'm gonna have to come back to this question. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
The question was the funnest band.
Oh, funnest.
Mine would
Okay.
definitely be Horse the Band. When I saw
Horse
the
the
Band, that
Band?
was fucking because they played with Heavy Heavy Low Low, and it was
Yeah.
fucking amazing. One of the best shows I've ever seen.
Love heavyheavylowlow.
Yeah, I've actually got a pretty good relationship with Danny from Heavy Heavy Low Low, because every time they would come to Florida, I would always smoke weed with them, and I don't know, we kind of kicked it off and had a lot of really good conversations about stupid tattoos and stuff, and it was pretty fun. And then I actually reconnected with him not too long ago, trying to get him on the show, but he was like living on a pot farm that didn't have Wi-Fi and shit, so he's doing good. He's actually a SoundCloud rapper right now.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly. Those guys seemed pretty weird and kind of like, from just like listening to them, it just felt like hardcore or metalcore or whatever is just like a side thing for them.
Yeah.
Or something.
The lead singer's in like a PV band now.
Oh, that's chill.
It's called I Wanna Die. It's pretty straight. Check that out, guys. It's good stuff. What would you say is one of the best up-and-coming bands that is out now?
Definitely Gein. They're definitely one of the best hardcore bands out there. IMO. Just putting it out there. And I'm super stoked we got to do a split with them. Those fucking 4 songs on our split are from their side. They're just so good. So fucking good.
Oh, I forgot. I read it earlier, but I forgot who asked. What was your MySpace profile song?
I honestly don't even remember if I even had songs, but I was into lame music when I was on MySpace, so I'm not gonna even share that. Like probably like Breaking Benjamin or something.
Do you remember what yours was, Dylan?
It was definitely a Genghis Khan song.
Yeah.
I think it was Laser Bitch to be. I'm pretty sure it was.
Mine was Earth Burns Beneath Your Feet by Krupskaya. Good shit.
Unfortunately, I was not old enough to be cool on MySpace.
So what was your favorite band you ever found on MySpace?
Right at the end there. Not quite. Right at the end there, I was like into like twinkly emo stuff on MySpace still, and so I found like bands like Prawn and Moving Mountains. I don't know if you're familiar.
No, I'm definitely not. I haven't heard those. Out of all the songs that you've written, what's the hardest song to play?
The first song on our 2-song EP called No Dude, He Likes to Spray.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the hardest ones, I think.
What's the concept behind that song?
Lyrically, or... Sorry, I think it's either about a city being ruined. Yeah, it's about a city that gets ruined or something. I don't know. I didn't write the lyrics, honestly.
So do your song titles match your lyrics, or are they just, like, funny?
Definitely not. I think that's going to change on our next release. I think the song titles are still going to be, like, 3 sentences long, but somehow relatable to the song.
Right on. I kind of like when people just do, like, inside jokes and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's one of my favorite things about this genre of music is the 3-sentence long inside jokes.
Yo, real quick, can I tell the story of No Dude, He Likes to Spray?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So this story was told to me by my friend. Me and a bunch of friends are like helping him move out of his apartment, him and his partner. And we're all in the middle of moving and all of it. And then we like ask, why are you like guys moving? Didn't you move in like 4 months ago or something. And they're like, yeah, our roommates kind of got this weird thing. And we're like, what do you mean? And so they told us that the person that they lived with is their coworker, and so they were all working together, and then they decided to get an apartment together, and then they signed a lease together, and then the day after they signed the lease, he goes up to them, and he's like, "Hey, I have this thing that I can't keep a secret from you guys." And they're like, "Okay." And then he says, Sorry.
The suspense is killing me.
I know. I'm just like, what did he say?
This is so crucial. He said, I have this weird bathroom habit. And they're like, oh, that's okay. Like, do whatever you gotta do, you know? And he's like, no, like, I should probably tell you that when I take a shit, I finger my asshole until I spray shit.
What?
And at this point, I'm just like, what?
Why would he
I'm just
disclose
like,
that?
Why would you tell?
Yeah, I was just like, wait, why did he tell you this? And they were like, no, dude, he's like so loud. He's like grunting in the bathroom and like, oh gosh.
Oh my god.
And then, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. Never mind.
If he's watching right now, what would you say?
I would say, yo, dude, I've told your story to so many people.
Oh man.
So yeah, we're gonna break our lease.
Oh yeah, they ended up. It's like way worse than that, but the leasing company ended up losing their lease, so they got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Describe gift from God in one sentence.
Gift from God in one sentence. Annoying noises. Is that a sentence?
No.
It's a statement, but it'll definitely work.
I don't know what a sentence is. Sorry. Is there supposed to be like a subject or something?
It's the beginning of a poem.
So, if gift from God was a potato chip, what kind of potato chip would gift from God be?
Like a fucking shit flavored one. I don't know.
Favorite gas station food?
Favorite gas station?
Food from a gas station.
Oh. 7-Eleven pizzas, because 7-Elevens definitely have gas stations, and 7-Eleven pizzas are the shit.
$5 and you can get them on food stamps.
Oh yeah.
Fucking A, right. I used to live off those fucking things.
I currently live off them.
I actually forgot they existed for a while. I need to get back into that. So, worst stage injury, either inflicted on yourself or someone else?
That cost show at the Swamp Fest I was previously talking about, at the end, guitar headstocks were flying. I gave the mic to my friend at one point, and then it was like the end of the last song, and everyone's like on the ground, shit's on the ground. I look around, I see my friend, and his eye is like bleeding. There's just like a gash like on his, like above his eyebrow, and he went to the ER that night.
Was that from a headstock?
Yeah, I think so.
That seems to be the main injury that we hear about. Yeah. Do you do guitar swings? Do you swing them?
Gotta keep it dangerous a little.
Well, you got a white belt, so you have to swing your guitar.
Gotta karate somehow.
Actually, that's like what I always wanted to be able to play guitar because of that alone. Like, that is the only thing I've ever wanted to do, is be able to swing a guitar around.
Spazzing out while playing guitar is like the only way to play guitar, honestly. Like, if you're not...
Do you do behind the back or over the shoulder?
Over the shoulder. Like that?
Yeah.
Like this. I don't know. If you're not, like, moving around and basically trying to kill yourself while playing, like, what are you even doing as a live musician?
For sure. I can agree with that.
At least when you're playing, like, spastic music.
What is the weirdest place you've ever played a show?
Weirdest place? I was telling this story to somebody the other day, so it's fresh in my memory bank. But last time I played Pittsburgh, we played underneath this bridge, like a train bridge, outside.
Somebody else told us about that. I think somebody else was talking about playing under a bridge. I don't remember off the top of my head, but somebody else we've interviewed said that they played under a bridge, and that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, kind of. It happens in Richmond too. We have like a generator that we just haul out underneath like I-95, and then just have like an outdoor show. It's pretty cool. I've never been to one, but I've heard of them. My friends have played them. It's pretty cool.
That's what's up. I used to put on like DIY punk shows out of abandoned houses with a generator. It was pretty dope.
It's chill.
Anything in the comments right now, Dylan?
Ted asked, current favorite board game.
Ted, I have not played board games since our last encounter. I would still say that Ticket to Ride is my favorite board game at the current time.
Mark asks, top 3 ideal vocalists for a powerhouse 3 vocalist band.
Holy shit! Okay,
that's a great question.
Gus from Ostraka, number 1. He's got the biggest mouth I've ever seen. So who knows what kind of power he hides. And then I would put together Benson from this local band, Truman. Wait, was this a local musician thing, or
any musician?
Any musician?
Whoever. Even if
Okay.
two musicians had a if two musicians had a baby, you can use the baby as a combined musician if you would like.
The guy from Sawtooth Grin, because his vocals are outrageous.
Rich Lombardi.
Yeah. Then the main vocalist from number 12.
Yeah.
I really like his vocals. Damn. And then I gotta get somebody to do lows in this ensemble. Who's got good lows? I don't know. Let me think. Okay, this is kind of completely out of left field, but the vocalist from Devil Wears Prada.
There you go. What would yours be, Dylan?
Ooh, I would go with Josh from Tower of Rome. I would go with
just Josh from Tower of Rome.
basically probably Fox, and then
oh, Fox. I forgot how good Fox is.
And then Kevin Kline.
Yeah, there you go.
You
My top would definitely be. I'm torn between. I love Rich, but I love Lowe's at the same time. So it would be.
You got people to work with, right?
Yeah.
I think you'd pick Vincent from
No, not Vincent.
Casey's Turn. No?
No. Adam from Oceano would be my lows.
Gotcha. Good call.
I know it's like deathcore and unrelated, but it would be so sick. Him, probably Kevin Kline from Graph, and
Implosive Origins.
Fuck yeah, I forgot about Implosive as well.
Yeah,
that's a difficult question because it depends on what kind of band I'm creating.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's always Travis from Cattle Decapitation as well. Rich Lombardi's amazing when it comes to highs, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. We've just listed a couple good artists. Just leave it at that.
PJ Myers asked, sword or axe?
Definitely axe.
Josh said, smoking blunts with heavyheavylowlow in their equipment trailer. LOL. Ted asked, oldest album by year you regularly listen to?
By year?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I listen to anything past the 90s currently. So
Listen to like some ZZ Top.
how old is Botch? I don't know. Like 1997 or something. 90 American Nervoso came out in 1998. So, and I think they were banned a couple years before that. So
there's like dinosaurs in 1998, in my opinion. That's when life started.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dylan, keep your eye on the comments.
I got one more. Jack says, how can I get an anatomy and dissection 7-inch?
Impossible. Next question.
There you have it.
So let's go ahead and do vinyl show and tell.
Okay.
We need intro music for vinyl show and tell.
Yeah, a nice little like intro cutscene with text overlay.
We'll get that fancy one day.
If I had a fucking supercomputer like you, I'd just be like, pull out the Micron and just start playing some shit.
Yeah, when we first started this, I love that album.
Oh, there you go. That's a top 3 for me, I think.
Top tier.
That's my top tier.
I actually went and saw them last time they came to St. Pete, and I was so wasted, and I was just like yelling, not like heckling them, but like.
You were that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like obliterated, and then after the show, I was talking to them, and they're like, "Yeah, my mom's here." It was fucked up. But I asked them to come on the show, and they said no because I told them that I was the guy that was yelling at them in St. Pete.
Nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Their artwork is so badass. I was actually like thinking, like when I was first starting to get tattoos, I was thinking about getting As the Roots Undo entire sleeve done, but then I was just like, I don't have enough white belts for this. You only need one.
Yeah. I just have a black copy. I don't think it's rare or anything, but I love this album, so I treasure it a lot. Pretty cool. Next. This album, Suffocate for Fuck's Sake. Are you guys familiar?
Who is it?
Suffocate for Fuck's Sake.
The band's name is Suffocate for Fuck's Sake? No, I've never
Yeah.
listened to them. I know who Suffocate is with fucking Ricky Hoover or whatever.
Well, this band is I don't remember what country they're from. Norway, maybe? Iceland? Some cold country.
Something not American.
They're like post-metal, like post-rock-ish, screamo. Like, kind of a mix of all those things. Like, with like long sound clips, and they're just like kind of experimental.
Right on.
Pretty chill.
I like
love these
anything with
records.
sound clips, I'll say that.
Yeah.
My
it's
next band is just gonna be like 90% sound clips.
For sure.
Mark said they're from Sweden.
Okay.
Thanks,
Cool.
Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Next up, this record, Youth Pictures of Florence Henderson. This is another band from cold lands. I'm not sure which one. I don't know. Those like Nordic countries all kind of blend together for me, you know. But they're just like a emo post rock band. They came to the States in like 2010 maybe or 2011, and I didn't know who they were, and I just went to this show like two hours away in Harrisonburg just because my friends were playing it, and so was this band, and I don't know. It was like one of the best shows I've ever seen. They put on one of the best shows I've ever seen. It was awesome. At the time, they didn't have this on vinyl, though. So this is like a pressing that came out a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Last 12-inch is Fear Before. I love this album. It's definitely like maybe my favorite album of all time.
You know, I never really got into them too much, and then I saw them play with, I think they were playing with the Red Chord and someone else, and this was like in prehistoric times. But yeah, after that show, I was like kind of impressed. I was like, yeah, they're pretty good. I just don't like their like singy parts.
You can say Warped Tour, Nick.
No, it was definitely State Theater. I think you were there for that.
Nah, I didn't hang out with you back then.
I am all about those weird singy parts, to be honest.
You guys can feel free to drop some of your favorite albums in the comments as well. Yeah, if you guys haven't shared already, feel free to share. Make sure you leave some questions.
I sleep with mine, dude, right here. I got two of them. Right there. Boom. And then I got another one. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Shit for you.
Good stuff, good stuff. So, is there anything in the comments right now, Dylan?
My mom's watching. Other than that, we're good. We're caught up.
Okay. That brings us to our next segment, which is Would You Rather. This is personally my favorite segment. If you guys have any Would You Rather questions, make sure to leave them for us. So let's kick it off with a bang. All right, actually, Dylan, do you want me to do our Would You Rathers or the Scram Cave Would You Rathers first?
Surprise me. I don't know. You got to add me to this group because.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Pubic hair for teeth or teeth for pubic hair?
Pubic hair for teeth.
Any reason?
Or teeth for pubic hair. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Okay. Take your time.
Oh God. Pubic hair for teeth because I could just when I talk just never open your mouth past a certain point and just like talk with a really, really small mouth like this. I don't know. It could be chill. Whereas if you ever have sex with someone, that would be a weird conversation.
It'd be a cool album over.
Would the pubic hair be coarse like a beard, or would it be like soft like hair?
I don't know. Do you condition your pubes? Because if you condition your pubes, they're probably soft.
I get it. Okay, I'm just saying. It's just when my beard gets in my mouth, I can't handle it.
Well, if your pubic hair is your teeth, you don't need to brush your teeth anymore. You just need to condition your mouth pubes.
Then you'd have to taste conditioner, and conditioner tastes way worse than shampoo.
Would you rather vomit maggots once a day, and you know when it's coming, or fart flies sporadically throughout the entire day?
Oh my God. Oh gosh. I guess the maggot thing, because at least you know when it's coming and it wouldn't ruin your life. Because you would be like in a business meeting and you'd be like, okay, I'll be back in 1 second. And then, do your thing.
You just got maggots chilling in your beard.
Would you rather have a nipple-sized penis or a penis-sized nipple? Nipples.
penis-sized nipple. Holy fuck. I guess penis-sized nipple. Oh man, what a horrible situation.
Hey, follow that one up with the belly button one.
Would you rather have a 10-inch belly button that swayed to music, or is it 10-inch? Is it 10-inch? I think it's 10-inch.
It's a belly button. Belly.
A 10-inch belly button that sways to music, or accordions for legs.
Oh, definitely accordions for legs. Wow, that sounds awesome.
Would you rather watch your parents have sex for the rest of your life, or join in once to stop it?
Oh my gosh.
You can pass. You can pass.
Latter, just so I don't have to deal with it for the rest of my life. That sounds like a living hell.
That's your one pass, and they get worse.
Arms for legs or legs for arms? You get a set of 4.
Arms for legs, so you could grab things.
Okay,
With
right on. Or do you stick guitar
like a
solos?
monk. Yeah. Foot swap.
This is, in my opinion, the worst one. Would you rather fuck your mother in your girlfriend's body?
I don't like this one. This one's bad.
Or fuck your girlfriend in your mother's body?
Pass on this one.
My mom's watching.
I see.
The only one that answered that was Goat.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck my mom. Like, didn't give a fuck.
In my girlfriend's body.
Nickelback or ICP? It's the only thing you listen to for the rest of your life.
Rest of my life? I'm going to say ICP because they seem like they have better morals than Nickelback.
Would you rather fight a teenage bear or 3 ostriches on cocaine? The ostriches are on coke, not you.
Wow. Wait, what is the bear? A baby bear?
A teenage bear, so it's got like teenage angst.
Oh. Probably the teenage bear, because have you ever seen an ostrich decapitate a lion? That shit's crazy.
What? Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, because that's their one defense against lion attacks. They just like stomp them with their legs or something. I don't know.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Would you rather have your mom or dad catch you masturbating, or you catch them?
I catch them. More funny. Everything.
You can only hear one song for the rest of your life, and it's Bohemian Rhapsody or Ring of Fire.
Bohemian Rhapsody. It would definitely. You could like sync it up to like certain day events, and it would like make sense.
Would you rather have your body found on a pile of sex toys or naked pictures of Guy Fieri?
Oh, definitely sex toys. What the fuck? That's scary. That's not okay.
Would you rather have vagina for armpits or an armpit between your legs?
Oh. Armpit between my legs.
Would you rather have no penis or 5 penises?
No penis.
Do you see how desensitized he's gotten to these questions?
Yeah.
Would you rather live forever or die in the next 5 minutes?
Live forever, I think. What do I wouldn't be able to do anything cool in the next 5 minutes.
No offense taken.
Would you rather fuck one, marry one, or kill one? Steve Buscemi, Danny DeVito, or the lead singer of Smash Mouth?
Kill Danny DeVito. What were the other 2 picks? Smash Mouth and
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Oh, fuck Smash Mouth guy, marry Steve Buscemi.
Would you rather sweat milk or grow blue cheese's plaque on your teeth?
Gross. What the fuck?
I would sweat milk because honestly, blue cheese is like the most disgusting cheese to me.
Yeah. Would you? This one's fucked too. Would you rather pop one of your testicles like a grape, or eat a monster turd produced by Gabriel Iglesias with a fork and knife at a slow pace?
I'm definitely not as phased by shit as you guys seem to think. I would take the shit.
Would you rather die on the Titanic or the World Trade Center?
Oh, wow. Titanic? I guess. That'd be cool. I don't know. I saw 9/11 on TV, but I didn't live the Titanic, you know? I gotta live through both.
Drink your mom's breast milk or your dad's urine?
Dad's urine, I guess.
There's a lot of family-oriented questions on the show.
I don't. Yeah, this is a.
Dylan gets so awkward during this. Would you rather be turned on by men wearing Crocs or fedoras?
Oh wow, Crocs. Fuck fedoras.
All right, and is there anything in the comments right now, Dylan?
What's your favorite thing you've cooked with buds over the years?
Cooked with buds over the years.
Like friends or weed?
I think he means friends. Definitely. This one time, I was at my friend's house. He had donuts and burgers, so obviously we used donuts as buns, and that shit was awesome. I think that was probably the best cooking memory I have with buds.
Frankie says, please tell Dylan that Frankie said you got a little meat.
And now the world knows.
Now everybody knows. Thanks, Frankie.
I'm having a problem finding this other post. So Dylan, come up with a would you rather off the top of your head.
Oh, gosh.
It's easy, man. Come on.
I don't do these. I don't do things off the top of my head. What's the Cheeto one? The Cheeto of
yeah.
Cheeto fingers or the constant drip of piss in your pants.
He's like Cheetos, chibs, bro.
Fuck. I would never be able to hold a game controller again without feeling bad.
Would you consider Cheetos chibs?
No.
Yeah, definitely chibs. Come on. That's definitely a chib.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Would you rather? Frankie said, "Would you rather drink diarrhea or vomit?"
Oh,
That's rough. Rough.
Maybe vomit because it would actually have some food still, whereas shit there's no nutrition in there.
If you were in the human centipede, what position would you like to be in?
The front one, because then you get to eat and you don't have to eat shit, right?
I think that's everybody's answer.
Yeah. Come on. These are easy. Hit me with the hard ones.
I'm trying to find the Scram Cave ones now. Somebody link me to that shit. Somebody go to that post that's on a computer and link it to me.
How you spell it? SK?
SKRAM. You have to be accepted. You won't be able to see anything. You're not one of us.
Yeah. It's kind of exclusive and you're not invited.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
This record, I was going to talk about it, but Kodan Armada, Pretty Faces Split, one of my other cherished records. It's just some screamo bands. It's pretty sick. A lot of weird inserts in this. There's a pretty cool picture. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really into records with weird inserts and just like that have that feeling that the band actually gave a shit about what went inside of it.
Yeah, for sure. What the
So,
fuck was
that was a fucking Harley driving by my window. Literally every night he drives by at like 11 o'clock or whatever. So annoying.
So Ted said, I don't know how the hell to say this. Dyatlov's Pass or Hollow Earth Theory?
The Outlaw's Pass. You guys know what that is?
No.
Explain.
Basically a bunch of hikers in Russia in the 1950s. They were like going through this mountain pass, and then they all went missing, and then they were found with mysterious injuries, and they're all dead. And no one knows to this day how they died. But like some fucking weird shit went down. Like they were irradiated. Some of them had like crushed heads and stuff. Some were missing like eyeballs or like hands.
Okay,
And
so I found the post. So Joshua asks, would you rather hang out with Nicholas or Dylan?
Nicholas or Dylan?
Yeah,
He's like, who the fuck is that?
It's like picking between my two favorite sons.
Who would you rather eat chibs with?
Who's got the bigger beard?
I don't know. I think about even right now, which is kind of odd.
I think Nicholas, because
he's got face tattoos.
Nicholas, because it seems like your beard would catch more chibs.
At least there was a theory behind it, so that's cool. That
Um,
was probably the nicest pick ever.
Darren wants to know, would you rather eat a light bulb every day, but when you poop, it's all good? Or would you rather be able to eat whatever you like, but when you poop, it's a glass ball, or it's a light bulb?
Oh God! Oh God! Eat whatever I like because I like eating food.
And poop glass bulbs?
I mean, something's gonna fucking pay the price
Light
in
bulbs.
this
Why do I keep
situation.
saying glass bulbs?
Glass bulb, light bulb.
Jack wants to know, fight one horse-sized turkey or 100 turkey-sized horses?
Horse-sized turkey.
I think we might have answered this one. Drown in piss or drown in vomit?
He went with vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was ingest. The question we asked was ingest. But drowning, I would drown in piss, honestly.
Jordan asks, pee every time you stand or shit every time you sit? That one fucked with my brain a little bit.
Wait, what was it?
It was pee every time you stand up or shit every time you sit down. So every time you sat down, you'd have to stand up to wipe your ass, but you're also... Yeah, it's fun. You could never sit comfortably ever again.
I think I would pee every time I stand, and then I would just like wear like a front padded diaper or something.
You'd always stuff your wiener in a Gatorade bottle. Darren asks again, secrete a small amount of shit like sweat from your skin every day, or turn into a fully fledged were-turd for one night a month on a full moon.
I think were-turd.
What?
Wow. Because the first scenario, you're just a freak. But on the second scenario, at least you're not necessarily a human freak. You're a were freak.
You may have a pack of were turds, so that you can go roam the streets with. Sweet picking or chicken picking?
Chicken picking.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Mark X. Mark.
Mark.
V.
Explain chicken picking, Mark.
What's chicken picking?
Anyway.
I don't know how to sweet pick, so I think I'm gonna have to go with chicken picking.
Sounds a little easier, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was a fucking chicken food question, like a food question, and now I understand it's a guitar question.
Chicken picking might not be guitar related. Not quite sure.
Sounds like how you would play a banjo or something.
All right.
I didn't really understand this question, but maybe you will. Would you rather stand on one foot while a jar of peanut butter was spoon-fed to you, or would you rather tie yourself to a bottom of a passenger jet in protest for a nut-free airport?
A nut-free... What? The strapping myself to the underside of a plane thing kind of sounds like fun in a way. If it were safe, I guess. I would do that.
Like peanut butter.
Would you rather be basic and happy, or scrams and sad?
Basic and happy. Fuck your scrams.
Your shoelaces never stay tied, or your socks constantly have holes in them?
Shoelaces never stayed tied. That sounds more like a fashion statement than anything.
All right. In this question, one of the movies does not exist if you pick the other answer. So, would you rather have Jared Leto's Joker in The Dark Knight or Heath Ledger's Joker in Suicide Squad? And remember, whatever you pick, the opposite movie doesn't exist or never existed.
Whoa, you just said Heath Ledger was in Suicide Squad. I don't think that's true.
No. Yeah, they're switched. The Jokers are switched.
Oh,
so you either have Jared Leto in The Dark Knight or you have Heath Ledger in Suicide Squad.
I would rather see what Heath Ledger could do than Jared Leto, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
So, that one.
Would you rather... this one comes from Joshua. Would you rather not take a shower for a week or not eat for 2 days?
I would rather not. I don't smell, actually. I don't have, like, a body odor. So, not showering for a week is, like, child's play to me.
That's what I figured for most people who play in bands.
Yeah. I think the longest I went is, like, 10 days on tour without a shower. But it was, like, the last stretch, last 10 days of tour, so I was just like, fuck it. I can last 10 days.
Okay, so is there anything going on in the comments, Dylan?
Chicken picking was confirmed that it is an old, like, bluegrass guitarist do, I think. Look up John 5 on YouTube, I guess. Or, like, country or something.
Oh.
Thanks, Mark.
Mark, I think I'm going to have to go with chicken picking.
Chicken picking.
Because it's funny.
Okay, so we've exhausted the would you rather questions, and you made it through victoriously.
Oh, thank you.
Give yourself a little pat on the back. At this point, we're going to go with... actually, do you guys have... How many, like, albums have you put out? Or, like, EPs or whatever you put out? How many things have you put out?
Right now, we only have, like, 3 things out. One album. It's, like, 8 tracks. 2 song EP thing, and then a split, which has 2 songs of ours on. That's it. But right now we're working on an album, I think. So.
What was the differences in recording those albums?
First, when I wrote the first release we did, which was Defragmented, the 8-song album, I basically had just picked up guitar, and I taught myself guitar and wrote those 8 songs. And in the beginning, it was just like me and the drummer at practices, and that was it. And that was the recording process, or the writing process of that album. And we recorded it with our friend Pablo, who was like a local guy in Northern Virginia, over like, I think 1 day, or maybe 2 days or something. And that's like the guy that everyone recorded with where I lived back in Northern Virginia. So that's how that was recorded. And then shortly after that, we recorded the 2-song EP with sorry, I'm blanking. Shit. What's his name? That's bad. Hold on. I feel bad for forgetting his name. Nate. Nate Patzfall at Artifact Audio. And he's great. I would recommend both of them. Both of those guys are great. They put out great sounding stuff.
Great Nate.
Great Nate. And then most recently, our split with Vane was recorded locally in Richmond with Tom Carney. He's a Chicagoan. Chicagoan? Is that how you say it?
Chicagian.
Chicagian. He moved from Chicago recently. He's a new face around these parts. But he recorded that. Shout out to him. Thanks, Tom.
How would you say your songwriting, like when you write songs, like what's the procedure? What do you guys go through?
I will get fixated on a band, like Curl Up and Die or something, and then just like listen to like one album for like days on end, and then just like think about what ideas I like from that album, and then I'll be like, all right, I like this, like how it changes from this part to this part. I want to incorporate that into a song. So I'll just like write a riff based around like an idea from a song that I like. No shame, I rip off a lot of bands. But yeah, usually that I'll just like do that a bunch of times until I have like 10 riffs or something, and then I'll be like, hey, I have 10 riffs, and then me and John, the drummer, will like go to practice. And it's really fucking hard to get like the 5 other people to all come together at the same time, so usually it's just me and John like practicing mostly.
Right on. So we asked one of our editors, Tarquin, he said, do members write collaboratively, or is a theme set in place and the lyric structures are worked on afterwards? He says, I guess what I mean is there are a lot of primary lyricists, or does each member add their own input to the lyrics, because it appears to be quite layered on some songs?
In the past, it was like I would write the riffs, the songs would be there, and I'd be like, okay, TJ and Mitchie are the vocalists, and so I would just be like, split it up however you guys want it. And so on the album, I think it's like a 50-50 split between TJ like leading on themes on the songs, and then Mitchie took the other half of the songs, and so they picked the themes and then they wrote their own lyrics on top of that. I think for this next album, though, we might have a unifying theme. I'm not sure. Up in the air.
He also asks if there was a possibility to work on something with a different band, say like a tour or split release, what would that be? Well, I definitely Vane again. I'd
want to tour with Vane for sure to support the split and whatnot. But split-wise, I don't really know. I don't really know who's willing to put up with our annoying music, you know? People got to come to me for that kind of stuff.
True. He said, also some input on the Virginia scene would be cool. Past and present, it's a hotbed for amazing bands. Ha 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 ha.
Shout out to Page 99, Majority Rule, City of Caterpillar, first of all. And they're fucking awesome. And they're all like doing reunions right now, so that's pretty chill. Definitely a huge influence on the whole Virginia scene, or at least the screamy Virginia scene. But right now we got a bunch of bands going on. GIF, my other band 60659, Ostraka, Truman, Pigeon Meeting, just a bunch of shit. Majoral, all fucking sick screamo bands y'all should check out for sure.
You want to ask that question that's in the comments, Dylan?
Which one, which is more likely?
Yeah.
Which is more likely, life being a simulation like The Matrix, or ancient aliens?
I'm hoping we're all just in a simulation, honestly, because that just like goes along with everything that GIF is about.
I think if our life was a simulation, shit would be a lot better. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, that's what they talk about in The Matrix, though. In The Matrix, they say that they went through 3 iterations of The Matrix. Sorry, I'm like kind of...
No, go for it. The Matrix is awesome.
I like watched all 3 like pretty recently. Yeah, they said something about doing 3 different iterations of The Matrix. The first one was a utopia, and everyone was like lived perfect lives, but then they didn't like it or some shit, so it failed. So then they made like a hellscape one, and it didn't work. And then the current one is what the movie is about, I think.
True.
But I'm gonna go with The Matrix scenario.
Okay. So our next segment that we do is just kind of, this is the last segment as well. We do like favorite bands that you toured with, tour stories, like fun stuff that's happened on tour, some of the cool places you've seen on tour, stuff like that. If you just want to share some with us.
Yeah, sure. I've gone on not too many tours, but tours I've been on very memorable. First tour I went on was like a 2-week thing, going just like up and down the East Coast. That was with my second band I've ever been in, called Cost. Shout out to that band, RIP. I was just alone. We didn't tour with anyone. First time ever on the road. We like rented a van from somebody, and just like basically like investing all of our own money into it, and just like sinking just like hundreds of dollars to tour. But whatever, you know, that's what you got to do. So that first tour is always a good memory for me. One of the more memorable tours I did recently was I filled in for this band Facility on vocals, and they toured with Vane at the time, and that's where I got to know them more. And it was like 10 days, and it was like mostly metalcore, hardcore shows, which for me is like was kind of like a culture shock, because I don't know, I come from more of a screamo background, I guess.
Yeah.
everyone just like kind of stands around at shows. So the pit was real. The last show was in Philly with Old Wounds. I don't know if you guys are familiar. They're like a New Jersey metalcore band. Pretty tight. Shout out to Old Wounds. They like filmed their music video for one of their songs at that show I was at. And I was like, you know, I've stayed out of the pit this whole tour. I might as well see what it's all about. And I got my shit beat.
So did you ever come in contact with the law at all during tour?
Yeah, at that Pittsburgh show I talked about previously where we played under a bridge, like right before we played our last song, the show promoter is just like, you guys gotta stop, and I'm just like, what the fuck? We got like one like minute-long song left, like whatever. So I was just like, hey, I like say in the mic, I'm like, I guess we're taking too long or something, but here's our last song. So we just like kept playing, and then we like finish, and I look up and there's like these flashing blue lights. I'm like, oh fuck. And then the cops come up and they're like, hey, you guys sound sick, but you guys gotta go. I was kind of conflicting emotions on cop approval. This one time, my other my previous band, we were on a U.S. tour, and we played this outdoor show in California, and we got the cops called on us too, but these kids handled it. It was like in the suburbs, and these kids were like throwing the show in their like parents' backyard, and basically they were just like telling the cops to fuck off. So that was pretty chill.
Right on. Out of all your band members, who has the smelliest farts?
Fuck. Probably my boy TJ. Shout out his farts.
Does he eat a lot of chibs?
Oh yeah, chib fiend over here.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up for us, Chris. If you, yeah, I had two other things I wanted to ask. At the beginning of the show, you might have seen me talking about our giveaways that we do. And I was wondering if you had anything that you could send over that we could put into a giveaway.
I could send you guys a gift shirt and some stickers if you guys want.
Awesome. Anything that you feel like putting together, more the merrier, and we're stoked to give it away for you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll send that right over. Just send it.
Get it right over to you. It's in the mail already. So, and the last question I usually ask is, what has been the most fulfilling moment in your musical career?
Probably the first time I held a record, like that I was on, that I had helped make. Probably that. I think that was like Cost, This Is Not For You, 7-inch split. So shout out to that record.
Right on. Well, thanks for joining us, Chris. I had a great time. You're welcome to visit with us whenever you'd like on our page or
Sheep's Family.
Yeah, if you guys have anything you want us to post, any updates or anything like that, any promotion you want to do, you're in the Sheep's family now, and we are more than happy to get that out to the people that have followed us because of your interview. So,
thanks for having me,
yeah,
y'all.
Is there anything else that you would like to plug or put out there?
My new band 6069. Or fuck, I can't even say it. My number band. We just recorded our album. That'll be out soon. on something, maybe
6069.
60659-C. Yeah.
Sounds like a Wi-Fi password.
That shit's coming out soon, so let's plug that. New GIF album coming sometime before next year.
And share with the people your Bandcamp and everything else.
I can, like what? Like, you want me to post the URL?
I mean, okay, what it's Bandcamp.
It's gifromgod.bandcamp.com.
Is there a dot before the GIF?
No, it's just GIF from God.bandcamp.com.
All right. And you're on Facebook as well?
Yep. I don't think the URL might be something just like, I don't know. Sorry.
It's cool. Go find GIF on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you want, you can actually go through the comments and post it later.
Yeah, I'm about to post it right now, actually.
Okay. Well,
it's posted on our event page too, so.
Cool.
Well, thanks again for joining us, and have a good night.
Yo, thanks for having me. Good night to you guys, too.
Shout out to Chibs.
Chibs.
All right. What a nice guy, Dylan.
Sheep's clothing.
Chibs. Chibs. I don't even know how you would say that.
Chibs.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for joining us tonight on Chibs Clothing. Chibs X Clothing.
Who we got next week?
Well, let me look, because I don't remember his name. We have an interview with Aaron Hama of Kilteris. It looks like clitoris.
It's clitoris, yeah.
Yeah, clitoris. I actually wasn't aware of this band until Keith showed me, and it is some fucking serious party thrash grind shit. It is super good. A lot of their music videos are pretty funny as well, so he seems like he's going to be an interesting interview. It's not posted yet, but you guys will get the exclusive here. The following week is Father's Day, so we have Father's Day off because Dylan is a daddy, and he needs to have Daddy Day. And then,
well, you got a little band cake now, so.
And we have a fucking second grade knife fight is gonna be on. Well, it's a one-man band, so second grade knife fight. If you don't know who they are, I believe they just released a new track on their Bandcamp, but it'll be posted soon. There will be links, and if you dig the good shit like the heavyheavylowlow style, Redneck Hope style shit, it's definitely right up your alley. Talked with him a little bit. He seems like a really awesome dude too, so that should be good. And then I'm not going to talk about anything I have in the works because I want to make sure it actually happens. So, other than that, stay tuned for some awesome content. Is there anything you'd like to add, Dylan?
I was about to ask you a question. I completely skipped my mind.
Well,
no, I'm good.
I have a sheep on my face right now. I didn't think about. Yeah, I gotta learn to transition back into two-person. There, I just moved the sheep ever so gracefully. That transition right there. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. I'm gonna be putting out. If you don't know already, I do record reviews on Wednesdays. I have been slacking the last 2 weeks because it's been pretty hectic, but I definitely have some awesome vinyl that came in the mail this week. I'm going to be putting up a review for that this week.
I know what I was going to say.
What's that?
We should make a fucking highlight reel of sheep's clothing and make a vinyl out of it.
Yeah, I was talking to Keith about that the other day, which now,
You know, because we're not going to make music or anything anymore. So
I don't know if vinyl podcast is going to catch on, but
fuck it.
It would.
It's something. It would be a highlight of our lives just to hold something vinyl with our names on it.
We could just make 2 copies, and I'd be happy.
For the 80s payments of $400.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick for sure.
Hey, are we gonna do pre-order shirts?
I haven't decided what we're gonna do on shirts yet. I'm still working out some kinks with these stickers that are coming in. Basically, I'm getting our sheep logo, that Rich Lombardi made us, the cuddle sheep. He sent that over to me, and my good buddy, you actually know him, Farrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the show a lot too. Farrell, he used to work in a sticker thing, like a sticker factory, sign making factory thing that his dad owns. So he said that he can make me a bunch of die cuts and send them over for free. So I'm gonna wait that out. We're gonna get those for free, and then my good friend Travis as well is making us window decals of just our black metal logo. So we'll have some stickers soon. That'll be cool. And then once we do stickers, first priority is some t-shirts. So if you have any artwork you'd like to submit to us, it may become a t-shirt. So there you have that. And then we're also working on trying to get some monetization happening, trying to get people to buy ads and shit like that as well. So we'll see how that works out as well. Yeah,
we're coming up on 1 year, man.
Yeah, that's when I was gonna actually do the giveaway, is the 1 year anniversary. We're definitely gonna have a 1 year anniversary giveaway, and who knows, I might even share the very first episode.
That's what I was just thinking too. Just share the first episode for our 1 year anniversary. And do you still have it?
It's on my Facebook. It'll come up in my time hop thing. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that would never see the light of day again, but it was actually didn't go bad because I had people submit questions before, remember, and that's all we did was answer the questions, love line style.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
But
it still is ridiculous.
Look what we built on it, dude. Like we have done so much better. And all we did was stick to our guns, man. We've grown exponentially. Everybody's first year is hard. I think
shout out to Josh.
Yeah, fucking huge shout out to Josh, our producer, helping us out, and
shout out to Lou.
Yeah, Lou as well. All the people who have helped. All the people who have
Keith.
Yeah, fucking seriously. All these people have helped. Like, first of all, it's crazy because I've never even met Keith in my life. And he has helped me so fucking much with this podcast. I'm so grateful for him. Like, him, Christian, and now Tarquin helping us out. Like, I've never met these 3 people in my entire life face to face, but I feel very close to all 3 of them, and I'm super happy that they're a part of this. And it's gonna... We're not going anywhere. We're gonna continue to do this, and it's gonna continue to grow. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll be on fucking NPR or some shit. Pitchfork Music presents Sheep's Clothing.
Yo, but seriously, let's start planning our 1 year episode. Do like a cookout or something, and we can all be in the same room.
It would be cool. I was also thinking what would be awesome, just since we don't really play music anymore, it would be badass to get people that we've grown closer to through our podcast, and having them submit, like maybe have somebody we've interviewed, like Derek or Chris Harp or something, make a guitar track and then send it to a drummer we've interviewed, and then send it to Rich Lombardi to have him put vocals on it, and just create like a compilation supergroup, you know what I mean, just of different artists participating on one song, and then that's something we could put on vinyl, and that shit would be insane as fuck. But I don't know, still hopes and dreams at this point, folks. Just nothing but ideas coming from over here. And I don't like to talk about our ideas before we do them because it makes you feel like you've already done it and then you don't pursue it anymore. So, got to keep some stuff behind the scenes.
Like I said, I just wanted the 1 year to be for us to hang out. Yeah, just try to keep it small standards here. But yeah, next Monday.
And a giant shout out to Dylan's wife and my fiance for putting up with this bullshit every week.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
They are the wind beneath our wings, and they are neglected for 2 hours every Sunday for you guys. And also, all the week.
2 hours every Sunday, yeah. How about throughout the week when we're fucking trying to book shows and...
Yeah, it's definitely probably not the easiest for us, our minds to be elsewhere all the time. But huge shout out to them. It means a lot that they support us. So, on that note, Dylan, I love you, brother. I'll see you this week.
Later, buddy. Next week.
Next week. And to the audience,
Sunday, here, Monday, Cava.
Cava bar. And to the audience, go fuck yourself, San Diego. We still need a better closing line than that.
Submit your closing lines.
Arvidarchi, bitches.
Arvidarchi.